Welcome to Fortified Training, your one-stop injury prevention shop for soccer players and fans alike. In this video, we're talking about throw-ins and exercises that can help you increase distance on your throw-in. Let's get started. First, let's talk about what happens in a throw-in from a biomechanics perspective. A throw-in is starting in shoulder flexion and then moving to shoulder extension. Now, shoulder extension is here. It's the opposite of shoulder flexion, but the muscles that work shoulder extension are short here and long here. So we want to train muscles that take you from a long position to a short position. And we have a couple of those to show you. The first of which you probably already know is a pull-up. In a pull-up here, those muscles are nice and long. And then as we move from the bottom to the top of the pull-up, those muscles are getting shorter. So everything that works in a pull-up is exactly going to work in a throw-in. The problem is when you do a pull-up, you're going from up to down. And when you do a throw-in, we're kind of going from backward to forward. And when we create that forward momentum, we have to get our elbows much more involved. So the next exercise I want to show you is a lot more plane specific for soccer players because it involves straightening your elbow in addition to extending your shoulder. That exercise is a pullover. A lot of people do that laying on the floor, laying on a bench. I'm going to do it laying on a bench, but I'm going to scoot all the way up this way so that the top of my head is near the end of the bench. This enables me to reach really far down towards the ground with my weight and then straighten my elbows as I come up. Let's practice that with weight. I've got 50 pounds on an easy bar here. My hands are close. I'm gonna keep my elbows close as I reach down for the ground and then straight arms up in the air. Now, in addition to stretching the muscles that work in your pull-up, we're also working the muscles that help you straighten your elbow so that we recreate that same position that you would create when you do a throw-in. Our last exercise is a great exercise because I think it puts you in a compromised position that you should be able to access in order to do a proper throw-in, but then it's gonna create an isometric contraction. Isometric just means nothing's getting longer or shorter, which means there's no movement. So watch me as I do child's pose on a short elbow, and I can really feel everything here stretching. Next, I'm just gonna push my elbows into the bench as hard as I can. I'm gonna do it for just 5 seconds. Here we go. Now I can feel everything that I felt when I did a pull-up. I can feel everything that I did here in a pullover, but now because the bench doesn't move and I'm pushing as hard as I can, I'm really putting these muscles in a long position under a lot of stress, which is exactly the kind of stress we need to be able to create when we're trying to do a throw-in and move a ball as far as possible. The next thing we need to talk is power, because all of these 3 exercises, my pull-up, my pullover, and then my isometric, none of them happen quickly. And who does a throw-in going this fast? Nobody. The ball wouldn't go anywhere. So what we need to do is make these exercises more specific, which involves speeding up. So our next few exercises are gonna be med ball exercises. Next, we're gonna use a med ball to train the same exact muscles. Med balls just give an opportunity to do the same exact thing faster, which is that specificity principle we just talked about. So start on one knee, arms overhead, backward bend, throw catch. Once you're comfortable with those, we're gonna take the cushion away and do the same exact thing with a forward step from standing. And make sure that you get proficient with either foot going forward. Your last piece of the puzzle is to take a little crow hop. Because now we're doing the same exact thing that you probably would be on the field. And again, be proficient with each foot forward. Small piece of advice when it comes to med ball training, the whole purpose of using med balls is to move quickly. So this does not need to be heavy, and I'm pretty sure, yep, there we go. It's a 4-pound med ball. You are not a better athlete because you're using a heavier ball. Make your med ball light, throw it fast. That way we get the specificity that you need when it comes to throw-ins. That's it for throw-ins. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to this YouTube channel, follow me on Instagram, and tap the link in the description to join the waitlist for injury prevention strength training workout programs in the practice. Your workout is waiting for you.